Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where I didn't notice this previously, but apparently the Rixi have managed to take back their capital world and nothing else. I don't know how they did this, I don't understand, and I don't remember seeing this in the previous episode, but let's just take the Throndraite shards over, and we'll deal with this. I don't know, maybe these fleets were missing due to a peace deal and popped back at their capital. That's the only thing I can think of. Anyway, let's go ahead and take this up to fastest speed. There we go. Fastest speed, of course, at this stage in Stellaris, still not very fast. I'd like it to be a little faster, but it is what it is. So, I mean, we pretty much just have a whole bunch of worlds to invade at this point. There's not too much else that we need to actually take system-wise. We do have a fleet heading over here, and interestingly, they're heading up here, taking this gateway to here, and then jumping over. Okay, whatever. Have fun with that, guys. I mean, it's probably slightly shorter to go that way. However, what are they doing over here? Oh, they're actually attacking over here with this fleet, and that...
Under attack.
Interesting. They're just heading to the gateway. I mean, that's not a very threatening fleet. I want to know where exactly they were going. And this right here, this is why I always put gateways on the opposite side of any dangerous systems. So that they can't just do this number, and they have to cross where our station can attack them. Because the AI isn't smart enough to path around the edge of the galaxy, path around the edge of the system. So where did those guys go? They went over here. Okay. Good to know. Let's see, we're 152 days away from this location. Then we have to hit Kezo as well. I'm assuming they're going to attack over here. That's okay. We'll let them do that. We'll deal with them afterwards. These guys are currently about 75 days away from hitting over here. Sounds good. Do we have any additional armies queued? No. Let's go ahead and get some. That should be roughly 10. I did count it, but I was clicking pretty quickly. So it might end up being 9, it might be 11, we'll see. It all kind of depends on the lag. How is this battle going? Pretty well, actually. Yeah, we've got their psionic army down below half now. They're focusing the psionic army. That's perfect. I'm very happy to see that. And that does mean that when this is done over here, this invasion, I believe that is the final Rixi world? Yeah, over on this side. So we'll be able to leave over here with our armies, and start bringing our armies over here to clean up all of these little areas, which is a great thing. We don't know where this wormhole goes. We'll find out soon enough. In fact, I'm going to dispatch this science ship to go investigate that. It's going to take it a while to get there, but that's okay. So now we're pretty much just awaiting things to happen. We do have this construction ship building over here. But I'm hoping that eliminating the Rixi from the galaxy is going to... Oh, hello.
Hostile station engaged.
Okay, this is attacking this station over here, and we've actually managed to intercept the Rixi fleet over here. Is this the same Rixi fleet? No, this is the second Rixi fleet. Okay, I gotcha. This is what we expected. And we may as well bombard their capital, I think, right? How many army... Oh, 3662. Yeah, we are bombarding their capital. That is a lot of armies that we don't want anything to do with. And we do expect them to be attacking some of our star bases. What are we attacking over here? Oh, okay, these guys. Scum and Villainy on Sprout. What's going on over here, Sprout? Not a lot. I think you should go ahead and build some sentinel posts. There you go. Have fun with that. Okay, so we're being attacked over here by this tiny little fleet that we don't care about. And there's still a construction ship over here too. There we go. Now we're entering orbit, and we'll go ahead and reinforce that fleet. I think I'm going to go ahead and bump up our market order of food. I keep forgetting whether it's control or shift for 100 increments. Turns out it's shift. And we'll do that, just so that we're hopefully back positive on energy credits. I mean, we're capped on food, and I kind of don't care. Okay, so what do we want here? Looks like army health and army damage is what we've got. I'm fine with that. We're going to be using our armies quite heavily. Okay, we're just engaging their disengaged at this point. That's perfect.
Construction complete.
And our general did a really good job on these disengages. Wow. That's impressive.
Enemy colony has corrupted.
Okay. So, we are good to go over here now. And that means that we can start bringing these armies over to the other side. Luckily, there's a gateway here, so we can utilize that to our advantage. And we can bring these armies up over here. And that's only 146 days away because of that gateway. That's really, really good. We're going to also bring in these transport ships. They're only 73 days away. The Frisidian shards aren't moving right now. I want them to come over here. And then once they're done with that, I want them to return back up this way. Now, it's not going to pathfind immediately because of the FTL inhibitor, but this should, in theory, be just fine. Excellent. We don't need this starport. I'm going to downgrade it so that we're not at our cap, so that we don't exceed it in a moment. I'm going to keep this one here. It looks like the Rixie fleet has left, though. I'm not sure where they went. They didn't return to their capital. Let's just be at the maximum zoom level that we can see fleets. Do we see them on our sensors? It would appear we don't. Unless this is them? No, that's a transport fleet. That's the Babaki Trade Commission there. And they pushed into the Kemplar a little bit. Which is all well and good. We've got hostile fleets present. Okay, looks like they're pulling back to try to defend their capital.
Rocking up to enemy fleet.
Well, good luck with that. This, group of 9 destroyers is not exactly well situated. Mm-hmm. They didn't even do any damage to us. Okay. Well, that's all well and good. But we do need to get our armies in position. And I'm going to go ahead and take these 2 armies and reinforce over here as well. We're gonna have to wait for these primary armies to get here, but that's okay. I can't help but notice that our energy credit amount went down instead of up. Food is not very valuable right now, though. So there is that. I'm going to cancel our buy order on minerals. And that'll solve the problem. Okay. The Pabaki sent a trade commission fleet over here. And the Rixi are sending a fleet over here as well, via this gateway. In the Free Prixie Republic. Uh-huh, these are rebels. Wait, where did their ships just go? Did we lose them on our sensors due to distance? I was under the impression that calculated based on the system, not on position within the system. Did they just instantly die?
Accretion complete.
Perhaps we'll never know. Well, I don't foresee us actually losing this. I think we win this. At least if we destroy this destroyer relatively soon. And there it goes. All they've got left is their Corvette now. The only weapon we have on this is Devastator torpedoes, though, which is a little bit awkward. But it's definitely doing the trick. Next Devastator torpedo will win this. What is their weaponry on this? Just tier 1 autocannons and a disruptor? Okay, that's wildly out of date. Like, that's 200 years, maybe 300 years out of date. Many, many years out of date. These guys are in position now, so we'll go ahead and get them grouped up. I don't want to have the Baronel fragments selected here, but we'll group the rest. And then let's take a look at this planet's defenses. Oh, this is fine. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and assault this now. And we are also going to send this fleet over here to start bombardment. And I think... Which one of these are we going to bombard? 569, that's fine. 203, both of those are fine, actually. Maybe in Beta Aquilae? 985, that's okay. I guess we could start bombarding that. Like so. And we'll just clean up all of these little Rixie areas. And that'll be perfect. I like how we're still technically losing this war with the war exhaustion. It's kind of glorious. Where's our fleet at? Our fleet that was over here.
Planetary invasion
Okay,
begun.
we're making progress over in this direction. So we have no route to get here because of the Omni Directive, who have reclosed their borders to us. Do we have to declare war on the Omni Directive to get through there? If we did, the Assimilators and Confederation of Scion would join. We can't offer a trade deal for open borders. So why did they close their borders to us? Well, they're hostile towards us. Mostly because of border friction. What if we guarantee them?
Accretion complete.
It'll cost us half an influence a month. We can't form a non-aggression pact with them, of course, because they wouldn't do it. Which I think is interesting. But, yeah, that's going to be exciting. Well, hopefully between now and then they'll open their borders again, but I'm not going to hold my breath on that one. So we'll kill off those armies. There we go. How goes this invasion? Excellent. We've already taken out the Psionic army, and we've almost taken the planet. So that's perfect. We will, of course, scourge the Rixie from the galaxy. They were our only potential threat. And now I don't think anybody's a potential threat, really.
Enemy colony as corrupt.
We are definitely the galactic superpower. There's no doubt about that. These guys keep making armies. It's kind of obnoxious. We might actually want to... Scum and villainy. We'll deal with that in a moment, because I want to deal with this scum and villainy quickly. We'll just go ahead and construct some sentinel posts. Okay. Now, I do want to actually bring this fleet back. They're going to have to turn around. They were already in the hyperspace lane. That's fine. You were from Weazen, so you can go right back there and assist research.
Accretion complete.
We now know where this wormhole goes. It connects right here. That's actually super convenient for us, because that means that where this wormhole is, we have a gateway. Which means we now have a gateway right over here. That is amazingly convenient. We can now get here very quickly. I like it. I like it a lot. Where's our fleet over? Oh, more scum and villainy. Come on, guys. Let's see. We've broken our resource processing center because we have too few pops. We have synaptic clusters. This is a planetary supercomputer on this habitat. This is set as a frontier planet. I'm going to go ahead and set this as a foundry station, and I'm going to replace this planetary supercomputer with sentinel posts. There we go. Now we do need to get rid of a station, and this, if it was our territory, would be a good option. This is some of our territory here. I want to leave that station. I think this one we can downgrade. And probably this one too. There we go. Fantastic. So we're bringing our fleet up over this way. If they make a mistake and they take this system, that'll open it up for us. Otherwise, we're going to be having difficulties getting in here. Where's our nearest gateway? That would be this one. Okay, that's going to be exciting. Our armies are still in transit. They're going to be landing over here momentarily. Why do we have no shields here? This is a Class A star. Oh, it's a binary. Yeah, okay. Binary with a pulsar over here. I gotcha. That makes sense. We'll go ahead and get these reinforcements coming in over here. Our gateway construction site in Bashpat is now ready. So that's perfect. We'll go ahead and get that started. There we go. And now the question is, do we want another gateway anywhere? Well, we're going to kind of have to see how our borders play out, right? We already have one over in this region, which would be a very clear option if this wormhole wasn't here. But the wormhole is there. So we're going to need... We've got one here. So that services this region. We could perhaps use one down here, but it kind of depends on how our final borders play out. So I think for right now, we're not going to construct any additional gateways. And we'll wait and see how our final borders look, and evaluate at that point. Hey, we're finally technically winning this war. We've only been winning the war literally the whole time. But, you know, I'll take it. Interdimensional trade is increasing again. That's a good thing. Now, these are technically rebels of the Kemplar directors. I'd love it if the Kemplar would go take this back. I don't think they're in any position to do that, though. I think since we started wrecking the Rixie, the Galactic Entente really started focusing on the Kemplar, it looks like. Which will probably declare war on the Kemplar next if the Kemplar survive this at all. We'll see if they do. I'd love to take these over. Not even for what's in them, although this is a quite good system. But, just to clear up some of this border gore. Of course, that wouldn't really clear it up, would it? It would just make it my border gore. Well, regardless. We're going to clear up some border gore, but our mission is lag reducement. That is the only goal right now. And this is a droid defense force. That's exciting. Not that it's going to do them any good. Disengage? Nope, no disengage. Well, fair enough. We do have more reinforcements coming in, so that's fine. Oh, sure, they don't have a general, but they got a disengage there. Not that it's going to do them any good. And there's their droid defense force gone. And their defense army gone.
Enemy colony has crumbled.
Fantastic. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring our transport fleets over here. And these guys are specifically going to land on Dexalin. Fantastic. And you can come on over here and start bombarding while they're doing that. The war is back to a draw, guys. Yeah, this war feels like a draw. Good job, War Exhaustion. Good job.
Construction complete.
So we're going to have a lot of planets to settle. I guess most of these are habitats. There's a tomb world.
Planetary invasion begun.
But yeah, we're going to have a lot of settling to do. We're going to have to shift our border stations. Like, for example, this station... Actually, that's in Anchorage. Like, for example, this station. These two are... Or this one isn't going to be relevant anymore. This one actually will. What is this station here? That's in Anchorage. Okay. That's fine. And this battle is basically over already. We're going to start moving these guys over to Beta Aquilae preemptively. Wait, the enemy still has ships? Apparently so. These are raiders. I mean, they're actually going to be able to take that out. This is a gateway here. Do we have anybody that is super close to a gateway? Trondrite shards are kind of close. Lentopaz are actually very close. Lentopaz fragments, I want you guys to come over here and hold this. 55 days. Probably not going to get there in time, is my guess. Although we may get there in time to fight the fleet, but not to save the station. I don't know, the station's putting up a pretty decent fight. They're having a hard time chipping through the armor. The Lentopaz fragments are heading down over here because we don't have access to this gateway. Ah, that's why it's taking so long. Fair enough. Yeah, they're definitely going to take out the station, but it put up a good fight, and it's delaying them. We're only about 25 days until we get here now. Make that 20 days. And actually, they've barely touched the hull. They got through the armor, but they're having a difficult time getting through the hull. I think we get here in time now. "10 days. And here we are. The relief force has arrived. They're peeling off of the station, but there's absolutely nothing they can do here. There we go. Fantastic. Now our army, at some point, they're finished up, so we need to get them moving over here. But it is also time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and you can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, or bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.